Hi guys, good evening everyone. My name is Noble AEC, and today I want to talk to you about a topic I've been thinking of lately. After the election and after I saw what happened during the presidential elections, I kind of began warming a little bit towards P2B. If you follow this channel, you will see that I've been critical of P2B lots of times, and not just P2B really. I've criticized Tinubu, I've criticized Atiku. However, if you criticize P2B, we are kind of viewed as not loving Nigeria or not being patriotic. And there's so many reasons, and that's what I want to talk about in this video, why I didn't support P2B or why I didn't look at him favorably to win the presidential elections, or why I didn't like him in the first place, And one of the reasons why I didn't support P2B was because I perceived him or I saw him as a mediocre governor. So when P2B was governor of Anambra State, there was this, let me not say back then, but currently, there is this view or there is this school of thought that P2B was exceptional, that he was an excellent governor, that he did great things for Anambra State. And forgive me, but personally, I beg to differ. I don't think P2B did well as governor of Anambra State. I don't think he did as well as people are painting him out to have done. I think he was mediocre. I think in a country like Nigeria, where you have lots of mediocre governors, it's very easy for someone to just do a little thing here and there, and the person can just be perceived as doing a great job. And you may disagree with me, you may think I'm saying nonsense, but personally, I love excellence. As someone who has been in the UK for as long as I've been, I appreciate being the best or living in one of the best countries in the world. I appreciate excellent roads, I appreciate excellent infrastructure. I love great hospitals, I love great schools. I love everything that is great and excellent about life or about being in this country, the United Kingdom. And as a Nigerian, I always ask myself, why is it that our leaders don't replicate these things back home? Why is it that our leaders, they come to these countries, whether it's America, Britain, Australia, New Zealand, even Dubai, they go around all these whole countries, and for some reason, they cannot replicate these same things they see abroad back home. Why is it difficult for these guys to build us the best roads in the world, the best hospitals in the world? Why can't they build us the best schools in the world in Nigeria? Why is it that when they want to award contracts to build roads, rather than giving it to Julius Berger or RCC or other contractors, they will give it to one local person who will go and do a very poor job, and then 2 years down the line, the road has to be done again, because something keeps happening to the roads, because the roads are inferior. Why not first and foremost award the contract to someone that will do an excellent job like Julius Berger or like RCC or like Arab contractors? Why give it to an inferior person? And it speaks to this fact that mediocrity likes mediocrity. Like attracts like. You have mediocre governors, they will go for mediocre contractors. And so for me, I don't think that P2B did well as governor of Anambra State. You may disagree with me and say that, he saved money. Great. However, in my own opinion, Nigeria does not need savers as leaders of our country. We don't need people that are going to come in and start saving money. We're not electing you to be a banker. No. We're electing you to spend wisely for us. We're electing you to spend wisely, massively on infrastructure. We're electing you to spend massively on upgrading people's salaries from what it is now to something better and something greater. We're electing you to build us the best of the best. We're electing you to give us that life that the white man is living abroad. We're electing you to give it to us as black people. That's all we're asking you to do. That's the least you can do for us. And so when it comes to P2B, I watched a video where he said he saved $500 million. And kudos to P2B for doing that. Excellent, great job, thumbs up. However, those monies would have transformed Anambra State. I'm not saying you shouldn't save. Don't get me wrong. By all means, save. Save for the next government. Save for the future of Anambrarians. But when Anambra State is stuck in the 18th century, the last thing we need is for someone to come in and keep on saving. People point to Amako General Hospital. My friends, you and I cannot take our family members, or you and I cannot even go and have a checkup in Amako General Hospital in Anambra State. So it's not even possible. You and I cannot do 100 miles an hour. I'm not saying we should do that, but I'm just making a point. You and I cannot do 100 miles an hour in any road in Anambra State. Maybe the expressway, some places you can, but you cannot stay consistent on that road for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes consistently. Why not build us an autobahn? Look at Germany's autobahn, the expressway. Why not build the same in Anambra State? Why? Why not build us the best schools? Why not hire the best architects in the world and build us the best hospitals? So in my own opinion, when Peter B says go and verify, Peter B knows that Nigerians will not go and verify. Peter B knows that. It's just a cliche he uses, go and verify. But he knows, he's a politician. How many of his followers went to Anambra State and went and verified? How many? How many of his supporters, his spokespeople, bought a flight ticket and say, you know what? Let me go to Anambra State and go and verify if all these things are even true. Let me go and ride on those roads. Let me go and visit Amako. Let me go and visit the library he built. And when I visit those places, let me watch some videos on YouTube about how Dubai is, about how UK is, how America is. And let me compare and contrast. Because when you compare and contrast the hospitals that we have built, I'm sorry, they are very poor. They are very, very mediocre. The roads are substandard. The hospitals are poor. The schools are poor. Look at the infrastructure. Look at the video of, if you doubt me, go on YouTube and type in Peter Obi voting in the last election. Look at his environment of where he was voting. It looks as if you're living in the 17th century. Compare it to, let me even say Lagos, VGC in Lagos. Just compare and contrast. And then the pushback you give to me is, oh no, but stop comparing Nigeria to America, stop comparing Nigeria to UK. I'm sorry, but we have to compare. In life, there has to be a standard you set for yourself in life. You have to have a benchmark. That's why they have first, second, and third. As Africans, as black people, we are very used to being mediocre. We are very used to taking a back seat. We are very used to poor infrastructure. We are very used to being substandard. That's when you talk about excellence, people are like, oh, don't talk about excellence. Don't compare us. We're not like America. We're not at UK level yet. When are we gonna get to UK level if we don't aspire to be like them? If we don't work towards it, when are we gonna get there? At some point, surely we have to start saying, you know what? Let's start building roads like the UK, like how UK does it. Let's start building schools like the Germans do it. Let's start building hospitals like the Americans do it. Let's start replicating these things. Let's start trying to copy the great things that the white man does. Let's start trying to bring these things back home to Nigeria. And so I'm sorry I said on this number one point, but this is like the critical point for me of why I didn't like Peter Obi. I hate mediocrity with passion. I detest it. I believe that you too don't like mediocrity. If I gave you a 7 Series BMW, brand new, latest edition, 2023 BMW, that is brand new, I'll give you the car keys to a BMW 7 Series. And if I gave you a Toyota or a Mazda or a Mitsubishi of 1996, you and I know you will go for the BMW. It is obvious. It is human nature. So when you try to say, oh no, don't criticize him for that. Oh, he tried. Oh, he don't compare Nigeria to America. What you're trying to do is you're lying to yourself. Because you want the best for yourself. And what even pains me more is when I see my fellow Nigerians abroad. I have friends of mine that live in UK. and they say to me, oh, stop comparing Nigeria to UK. And I ask them this. When you left Nigeria, why didn't you go to Congo? Why didn't you go to Swaziland? Why didn't you go to Somalia? Why did you come to UK? The reason you came to UK is because UK has the best. They have the best facilities. They have the best universities in the world. That's why you came to the UK. So when you say to me, stop comparing, I'm like, you're in the UK. You're living the best life in the UK. You're seeing how government works. You're seeing, you're riding your car on the best roads. You're going to the best schools, the best universities. You didn't go to Congo or Somalia. You didn't go to Madagascar. You went to the UK. You went to America. You went to Dubai. And so that tells me that you want the best for yourself. Why deny that for your people back home in Nigeria? Why are you denying them the best things back home? I'm sorry I'm saying this, but this is a big issue. I always knock my head. I'm like, why don't we get it in Nigeria? Why are we used to substandard? So my governor, my former governor in Anambra State, he built us an airport. People were clapping him. Oh, airport. I went there a couple of months ago to that airport. I already knew what it was going to be, but I went there. An airport was just a warehouse, just one building and 2 baggage belts. That was the airport. 1 runway. In fact, the airport cannot accommodate two airplanes. One has to go before another one lands. Is that really an airport? An airport where you have 1 runway, 2 baggage belts, and 1 building. That's an airport. It's so funny. And so for me, the first reason why I didn't support P2B is, like I said, he was mediocre. I don't believe he was exceptional like people paint him out to be. I don't believe he's this all and all that people should look up to. I don't think he's a standard. I don't think so. If you believe that your leader should save money, that's fine. My leader should spend. I don't mean spend on convoy. I don't mean spend on frivolities. I mean spend on infrastructure. The country that I'm living in today, UK, America, why they got to where they were today is because they spent. They spent and spent. What opened America today is the interstate highways that was built back in the day. That was a massive infrastructure bill that the then president of US signed. That opened up America. By building those interstate highways, America was opened up. That's a big infrastructure development in America. That was a big step in America back in those days. So if Nigeria is to develop, Nigeria has to spend money like never before. I don't mean go and borrow and misuse the money. I mean borrow the money or use your IGR and spend massively. Build us the best roads, build us the best hospitals, build us the best schools because we deserve it. We've smart enough in Nigeria to come and be giving us crumbs or mediocrity. Give us the best of the best. And so that's my number 1 reason. If you like what I'm saying, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And let me know what you think.